you. Okay? If you follow the order from your national director, you are damaged. No, not about you. Not about you. Not about you.
It's not about me. It's about all the people that I represent.
I didn't give you opportunity to talk. Please keep polite for me. I still talking. I still talking. Listen. I still keep talking to everybody. Why you stand up to talk to me?
Because I have a voice and it's not for everybody's not. If you have a problem...
No, you have a voice, but you have to respect.
Yeah,
The voice.
you are not respecting me as a woman.
What? No, why you stand up?
Because I have...
แวนจัดการ security stop no, not about you. Not about you. Not about you.
It's not about me. It's about all the people that I represent.
I didn't give you opportunity to talk. Please keep polite for me. I still talking. I still talking. Listen. I still keep talking to everybody. Why you stand up to talk to me?
Because I have a voice and it's not for everybody's not. If you have a problem...
No, you have a voice, but you have to respect. The voice.
You are not respecting me as a woman.
What? No, why you stand up?
Because I have...
แวนจัดการ security
And as a woman, we have respect. They need to have respect for us. I'm here representing a country, and it's not my fault that you have problems with my organization.
No. Listen. You must listen to me, and then when I ask you, you.
This is a show. This is the wrong place.
Stop. Keep security. ปิดประตู Stop. Sit down. If anyone want continue the contest, sit down.
Hey guys, so I'm sure by now a lot of people, especially those that are monitoring or keeping up to date with the Miss International pageant series this year, have seen the viral insult of Miss Mexico with Nawat Itaragrisil. I can't say his name, so I'm not even gonna try any harder. So I apologise for that part only. But I'm wondering where he has come from and what gives him the right to not only insult Miss Mexico, but judge a beauty pageant competition. The only thing about this man's credentials is that he is an influencer. He is he has hosted many competitions before, fair enough. But if you really look into this man, he has so many negatives in his credentials. I don't even know why he is hosting this pageant this year. You'll see how, as part of a requirement, I'm guessing, the contestants were supposed to, I'm guessing, put the pageant on social media to represent Thailand a little bit. I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, I'll correct that. But even though there's a problem with this particular requirement, instead of going up to her or having someone from the behind the scenes go up to her and say, oh, this requirement was not completed, he takes it upon himself, not only on live TV, but in front of all the other women, to publicly humiliate her, basically, and say,
Okay.
dumb.
If you
Now,
follow the
first
order
of all,
from your national director,
where does he get off saying
you
that
are
she's dumb?
damaged.
Does he know her? Does he know her qualifications? Personally, why would you embarrass a woman in front of other women as well in a crowd? Not only that, the nerve that everyone else in that room, all the crew, whatever, nobody actually was willing to, well, from what we can see in the video, nobody stepped up and said, why are you calling this woman dumb? Why are you being so degrading? Now, on the video, and I think it's amazing, Miss Mexico stands up. She's obviously confused what's going on. And when he says this to her, that she's dumb, she rightly so stands up for herself. You know, she says she's representing herself, her country. And the things that he says to her, I just cannot believe. If you actually look at what he says to her, he's so controlling and intimidating, telling her, why did you stand up? she stood up because you were looking for her when you called her name out. Yeah, you didn't physically say stand up, but you were looking for her, so it was making yourself known. So therefore, that question is answered, sir. And then he's like, you're dumb, and he actually tells her, I'm still talking. You need to respect me. Sir, where did you earn your respect? When did you earn that respect to be given such high authority to tell that woman you cannot speak yet? As far as I can see, from the moment you called her out, you lost that respect. To actually be told by someone who doesn't even know you don't even know, you cannot talk, you need to respect me. I was like, where do you get off? You're not her brother, you're not her father, her uncle, you're not her partner. So where do you demand that from? And I'm like, it just gets worse. And he's like, you know, why are you standing up? And all the girls start standing up because obviously she said that you are not respecting me as a woman. And that's true. What he was doing, whatever situation he was trying to get out of, you know, exposing her in front of everybody, he handled it wrong. So yeah, you are disrespecting me. And this was my aim. I'm putting myself in this competition because I'm not trying to show you that it's all about beauty. I'm not trying to say that you need to be thin to win this competition. But I wanted to just show my daughter, who is autistic, that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, no matter what your body type, your ability, your intelligence, your disability, your special needs, whichever. If you want to do something, do it. Put your heart and soul into it and try to do it for you. And that was my goal. I mean, I won second place. Not bad. But yeah, that was my main goal. You know, I raised money for charity, which I was able to donate to some schools back in my husband's home, which is obviously my daughter's second home. And yeah, so beauty pageants can be hit and miss sometimes with their message, but the main thing is you stand together as one. You are presenting women with confidence, self-confidence, self-belief, boosting positivity, boosting mental health, because, you know, you're trying to set a positive message. This guy was ripping that entire idea down. And for what? A requirement that he felt was incredibly crazy that this woman has apparently forgotten. But it was her organisation, maybe, that has made the error. I'm not sure. Point is, this guy ripped her apart in 2 minutes, less than minutes. What gets me is the way he demands her to do things. He then feels like he has the authority and the power to say to these girls, if you want to continue in this contest, you must stay. He even calls security to stop these girls walking out. He says, stop. Again, where the hell do you think you get the nerve and the power to stop a woman walking out of a room? Where?
Sit down.
The fact that this guy thinks he has this power over these women. No.
If anyone want
He could have just let them walk out and deal with that later, but he really makes it look so stupid and so such a miniature little man by saying don't walk out of this room. Who the hell do you think you are? You have no right to tell a woman not to leave the room. You want to leave the room, you leave the room. Somebody's with their partner, they want to leave the room, they leave the room. You do not say, you have to stop. You don't blackmail somebody and say, if you want to finish this contest, you stay here. No, that's undermining your authority. And whilst I'm on it, let's just check out who this amazing man is. So in 2016, he was reported by Miss Iceland, who is called Anna. I'm not going to finish the surname because I don't want to say it in a disrespectful way if I can't pronounce it properly. He was reported to have said to her, she's too fat and needed to lose weight. Again, who gave you authority to decide that? He then went on to say that in 2022, Miss Vietnam had too long a torso and too short legs, and that was the reason that she failed to make the top 10. And he says that he often gives this advice to the women who want to know what they should do to win these competitions. Sir, as a man, how the hell would you know? You're an influencer, you're a host of these shows. How the hell would you know what these girls should need to do? Are you a woman? Would you say these things to your mother? Your sister if you had one? I don't even know. Because there's not a lot of information on him apart from him hosting. And hitting home a bit for me, Filipino fans out there. Apparently he was expressed his displeasure at the activity of Filipino fans online. This includes accusations of him rigging the Miss Grand International votes and having a biased opinion against Filipino contestants. He even goes on to say, Nawat insinuated that the coronation of Catriona Gray, Miss Universe 2018, was rigged, and he said that Miss Philippines 2018 didn't make it due to the rest of the contestants being better than her. He even downgrades other competitions such as Miss Supranational, as he calls these pageants minor crowns and not worth giving credit to. And then this year, apart from Miss Mexico's incident, he publicly body shamed Rachel Gupta, who was the winner of Miss Grand International 2024, after she decided to announce on Instagram that she was going to step down from her role. He even went as far, which I think is disgusting, he even went as far as to post her pictures of before and after the competition and tried to insinuate she had gone under plastic surgery, and then accused her in another photo of altering her body surgically. Personally, I think he should be fired. The stuff that he says, the way he acts and treats women, is disgusting. It's everything that the pageant is not about. He's so demeaning, and he's got no place in these competitions. And if these international beauty competitions had any mind of their own, had any intelligence of what their pageants are supposed to represent, they would fire him. I'm sorry. And I don't care if he has publicly apologised. What about the future pageants ahead of him? What about these previous people that have been offended by him? There needs to be something done. He's not even got a lot of movie stuff. He just hosts. That's it. There's not even a lot of information about him because he's just an influencer and a host. So that tells me, where did he get the credit to be asked to do this? And if these people knew all about these accusations, why are they constantly letting him on these shows? Is that what the behind the scenes is? Demeaning these women? Making them feel like crap? When they're supposed to be representing body confidence, women empowerment, having one voice together, standing strong together? Because if that's not the case, then you might as well finish it now. But honestly, I would do it louder, but people might think I'm clapping to myself insanely here. Well done to the ladies for standing with Miss Mexico, because honestly, that is the one voice that you need to hear. That's the one voice. That's the only thing that's important in this competition. He's showing that women stand strong together. But yeah, as a woman, I needed to say something about this, because even I don't even know this guy. Having been in a competition before myself, it's hard to put yourself out there. Especially, I was bigger before when I did this competition, so I had more attacking reasons than anything to be judged. And I probably was judged. And I probably would have been judged by this guy. If he'd have seen me, he probably would have told me not to bother. But yeah, competitions need to be realising that, they need to be taking care of these women. The emotional toll it takes on these women to stand tall after being told you're too fat or whatever. It's hard as a woman as it is in this world, with your gender difference payment, wage, trying to be strong women, trying to be a mother and a wife and a strong woman in general, a person to yourself. It's not great. It's not easy. So to anybody who is watching this, I hope you will like the video, because this is not about giving me credit or anything like that. It's about saying to Miss Mexico, we're standing with you. I respect your decision to walk out and to be so standing firm with your voice, standing tall and loud with your voice. You didn't even shout. You didn't argue with him. He was just attack. And if this pageant had any right, they would replace him as soon as possible. Simple as. If you don't want bad press, get rid of him. Yeah.
You have all my respect. I truly love Tyler. I respect all of you. I think that you're amazing people. But what just your director did is not respectful. He called me dumb because he had problems with the organization. And I think that's not fair, because I'm here and I do everything okay. I don't mess with anyone. I just try to be kind. I'm trying to give my best. And he just shot me, and he just said to me, and shut up, and a lot of different things. And I think that the world needs to see this, because we are empowered women, and this is a platform for our voice. And no one can shut our voice, and no one will do that to me. And I hope that everyone at home, every woman, doesn't matter if you have a big dream, if you have a crown, if that's take away your dignity, you need to go. Thank you.